Before starting this video, let's have a toast. This is a shot of olive oil. Let's go. I'll need to check down some water after that. In today's video, we're going to be talking about superfoods that skyrocket your testosterone if you're eating them consistently and if you're sticking to a active lifestyle. Provided you're doing all of those things, your testosterone is going to go through the roof, and I'm going to back that up by science, so buckle up. Testosterone is vital for your life. It's not some far-right extremist hormone that only bodybuilders have. No, testosterone is a very vital and essential hormone that is present in everybody and is responsible for your reproductive system, strength, for endurance, for athleticism, and many things that you do on a daily basis. So by watching this video and by implementing all the things that I give you in this video, you will be able to carefully and wisely choose your food that you consume every day. The things that you put in your body, they're gonna have a tremendous effect on how you're gonna feel and how you're gonna look like in terms of health 5 years, 10 years, many years down the line. And one last disclaimer, instead of just mentioning the sources and science of food selection, I'm also gonna give you daily tips or diet tips on how you can implement these choices and food selection in your advantage. Number one is gonna be ginger. So a study has been done in, I think, Iraq, I'm not sure, but you can check the sources down below, and they have tested infertile men between the ages of 19 to 40. Infertile meaning they cannot reproduce or they cannot have kids. In this experiment, they have been giving ginger to these patients over the course of a few months, if I'm not mistaken, and as a result, sperm count in this infertile men increased by 16%. Not only that, but also sperm viability increased by 40%. Now at the end of the study, it's also written that ginger is recommended by the government of Iraq. So I think that's an amazing thing, like even the government saying, hey people, eat ginger, it's good for you, it's good for, especially for infertile men who cannot have children, and just use it for your own advantage. Number two superfood that can increase your testosterone is gonna be leafy green vegetables. One of the things that I do as a ritual is whenever I go to a grocery store, I go to the green section or green aisle and I pick up spinach. The reason being is spinach is so easy to use and so easy to add to many of your meals. I add spinach to my gainer shakes, I add spinach to my scrambled eggs in the morning. The reason spinach, any other leafy vegetables like broccoli are amazing, and the reason why many bodybuilders and athletes eat these greens and eat this fiber and starch is because they have many minerals and vitamins, of course, and one of them is magnesium. So another experiment has been conducted, which I'm also gonna put the sources down in the description, and they have tested Taekwondo athletes take magnesium for 4 weeks, and as a result, free plasma testosterone and total testosterone increased in all of the people who have been doing Taekwondo, doing sports, and supplementing it with magnesium. Now, if you ask me what free plasma or total testosterone means, to be honest, I don't know, but it just sounds nice. I think that this is what you have to be increasing and what you have to be working on. Besides that, green leafy vegetables also have calcium. I'm pretty sure you have heard about this, and you can also find calcium in seeds, beans, yogurt, cheese. One of the best things or best ways that you could implement or supplement calcium into your diet is to eat Greek yogurt. This is one of the most underrated ways to get your protein, get your minerals, and your vitamin. Greek yogurt is so easy to use and so versatile, so underrated. You can use it with sweet things, you can make pancakes, you can make salty and sweet type of foods. So as you can see, both Greek yogurt, leafy green vegetables, and many other foods that I didn't mention are rich sources of magnesium and calcium. Number three superfood that's gonna boost your testosterone is gonna be fatty fish or fish oil. I understand fish is a bit difficult to get. I know it's a bit pricey if you compare it to chicken or any other meats out there. But again, a study has been conducted where they tested dogs. It's not humans, right? I understand this is a strange one, but still. And they have given fish oil over the course of whatever period, and as a result, testosterone in dogs have increased. And you might say, hey, we're not dogs. And true, we're not dogs, but we also have many genetically similar things to dogs, right? Like DNA. The same way we have with chimps, I think we have like 99% of similarities when it comes to DNA. So all in all, with all of our differences, we also have many similarities, and some of them are gonna simply make sense. Number four superfood that's gonna boost your testosterone is gonna be extra virgin olive oil. Recently, I've been traveling to Spain. I've been to the south coast of Spain, which is Andalusia region, and we have been touring around the villages and some towns, and in one of those villages we made a stop just to have some coffee and have a break. People started talking about olive oil. Apparently that place has a local production of olive oil, and that's how they're able to maintain a good economy and maintain a good standards of living for the local community. So they have advised us to buy olive oils just to support them, just to be able to taste the local products. Now what I have found out later is that not all of the olive oil is similar, meaning in industrialized places places, especially in Western big cities, olive oil is genetically modified, or it's basically not extra virgin olive oil anymore. They use different substances to make it look like olive oil, to make it taste like olive oil, and they just put the taglines or name like extra virgin olive oil. Most of the times those things are modified, and in some places, for example in the States, you have the FDA, which regulates the drugs and all of these substances, and quite a lot of people find loopholes to alter these things, and people are not really able to fight back because you go to the grocery store and that's the only choice that you have. Another example is that when you go buy a salmon and it's perfectly pink or orange, it's basically some paint used by the industrialized, I don't know, some production company. Salmon which is in the Atlantic wild ocean, yeah, it might be pink and orange, but the salmon which is farm grown in some industrialized factories is usually gonna be brown. To change the color, people are gonna use some paints to make it more appealing to the masses and to the consumers. Number 5 superfood that's gonna boost and increase your testosterone is gonna be banana. Now I know what you're thinking. Banana is sugar. Banana is not good for you. Banana is too high calorie for some of you who are trying to lose weight. But at the same time, banana has been proven to be a testosterone booster. And the reason is banana is a very rich source of potassium. Apparently it does something like restores plasma testosterone, which I'm also not sure what it means, but in general it increases your testosterone and is good for your immune system. From now on I'm gonna be mentioning foods one by one shortly without too much insight and too much information. Number 6 is gonna be tuna fish. Tuna is high in vitamin D, which regulates hormone production, which is linked to increased testosterone levels. The reason is it has omega-3 fatty acids, which can help support hormone production. Superfood number 7, which can increase your testosterone, vegans close your eyes, is gonna be lean meats. It can be chicken or red meat like beef or turkey. They're excellent sources of protein and in general many minerals and vitamins like zinc. The difference is that if you go to supermarkets and grocery stores, which I also do, you will mostly find chicken which has been grown in a farm, and it's not really natural. It's not free-range chicken, so you really have to do your diligence and make your research on what products are best to choose, because most of the times it's gonna be industrialized, mass-produced meat which has to be distributed to many grocery stores around the city or around the country. Okay, honorable mentions. Number 1, eggs. Rich in protein and also contains cholesterol, which serves as a precursor for testosterone synthesis. They also provide with vitamin D and zinc. Another one's gonna be a garlic. Could be used as garnish or could be used as a spice and condiment in your meals. The next one is Brazil nuts. I've seen one of these speeches or keynote speeches of Tim Ferriss, the author of 4-Hour Workweek and 4-Hour Body. And in one of those speeches, he says that in the morning he wakes up, drinks a protein shake and eats Brazil nuts. So I was always curious, like, why Brazil nuts? Like, what's the reason? Here you have it. Brazil nuts, good for testosterone production. And last but not least, avocados, which have healthy fats, including monosaturated fats, which are beneficial for your hormone production. It is important that you consume good foods, and a healthy balanced diet is good for testosterone. But if you don't have a good workout routine, if you don't have any sport regimen, if you're not doing any movement with your body, if you're just sitting on your computer day in and day out, obviously it's going to be difficult for your body to trigger any type of systems to increase testosterone and to start working on it. Besides that, you should also avoid drinking alcohol if you're aiming to have a high testosterone level and live a life full of energy and strength. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the next one.